I seen recently with some, with Young Noble, who I look at as a family member. And, one thing I just want to mention, I don't lie in interviews. I don't chase clout. I don't do things for likes and views. So for you to do an interview, and the only reason I'm addressing this publicly because you mentioned these things publicly, so I figure I have a right to, respond publicly in a respectful manner, of course. So when you mention these things to try to make it seem like I'm lying in my interviews by saying that the story with Jim Belushi and the hamburger, you know what I'm talking about, was something I just pretty much ain't know what I was talking about. You're going to tell the true story. Then you say the same exact words as I said when you explain the story. Even everybody in the comments was confused and said, why did you say Moo was wrong or wasn't correct? And you explained the same story. I said, that's nothing. Alhamdulillah, I can't really, dwell on that. That wasn't nothing. I didn't take offense to that. And then again, even though it doesn't matter, it happened over 20-something years ago, but alhamdulillah, I'm glad that it did happen because I didn't want to be on the stage with Diddy. Then you, once again, made it seem like I didn't snatch the mic from him, which I said, this is ignorant stuff. It happened 20-something years ago before I was a Muslim. But it's one of the moments that I can say I'm proud of, that I didn't stay on the stage and perform next to a person that it might seem like he has something to do with the death of a good friend of mine, which is Pac, and I didn't stay on the stage with Diddy. So you pretty much said, like, it's not like he snatched the mic from him. His song was finishing. As if I grabbed the mic once again. But then you say we got kicked out of the MTV. If I didn't snatch the mic from him, then why did we get kicked out of the MTV? I sabotaged it purposely because I didn't want to be on the stage with an individual that my friend passed away having some difficulties with. I figured like loyalty is something that we have to take to our graves. Like I said, alhamdulillah to the kids, to make it clear, these things are ignorant, but the only reason I'm really replying back is because you coming off as if I'm lying in my interviews. And I have receipts, alhamdulillah. Steve LaBelle got a video up where he said the reason why the MTV was shut down that day because Napoleon snatched the mic from Diddy, because I didn't want to be on the stage with an individual who my friend at that time was beefing, who didn't like. I just feel like loyalty, no matter fame, no matter money, should make you not stick to a friend even though he passed away. Your loyalty is very important, and that's the reason why I did that. So, and then again, I see comments where you once again saying, oh, these are his stories, Muta stories. He left the group in 2003, as if these stories are not true. I don't have reason to lie. Alhamdulillah, yes, I left the group 2003 after I accepted the religion of Islam. Alhamdulillah, one of the best decisions I ever made. But I just want to address it in a respectful manner. We just spoke a couple days ago. We just talked before that a couple months ago. So that's why it's really taking me by surprise, because we're in contact with each other. So if you've had these things in your heart, or I said something wrong that you didn't like, I just don't know why when we was on the phone with each other, you didn't tell me these things. I have to hear it from an interview. But once again, alhamdulillah, that's the...
What's up? You also appreciate y'all for tapping into my channel. But to show y'all that was Napoleon, and he was reacting to Young Noble, because Young Noble tragically passed away a couple of days ago. And he also decided to break down fans claiming that the reason why Young Noble passed away is because he snatched Diddy's mic several years ago. And I actually remember this footage that was basically floating around on the internet, and it was Young Noble snatching the mic from Diddy. And a lot of fans are saying that this is the reason why Young Noble passed away, because they're saying that Diddy somehow has something to do with it, but that is very unlikely. Napoleon, he's no longer a Christian, he's actually a Muslim, and he likes to go on to the tvJayblac platform and do interviews, and also the art of dialogue. So let me know what you think about this. Make sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next videos.